I wonder if we're live yet, and I wonder if you can hear me. Hey everybody, I don't know if you can hear me yet. I'm just making noise, getting things plugged in into the right place. Oh, there appears to be an advert. Hello, are we live? Hey everybody. I'm just scrolling through, setting this up, hoping that it works. Just gonna, there we go. Apparently I'm live. Hi. I can't really respond to hello, are we live? Comments really. Okay, every time that does that I have to be right. Oh! So, there's about a 15-second delay in between the chat and me hearing and seeing what's going on. So, no, hang on. A 15-second delay between the chat, real time, and the video. So, I'm here with a Positive Grid Spark amp. And I'm just going to check out with the chat before we get into it. And have a little drink. I'm a little dry. Poo Ninja's here. Hey, PN. Let's go right to the beginning of the chat. Thanks for joining me, by the way. Hypnotoad. So yeah, we're live because I thought it might be fun to do this amp unboxing and playthrough live. I've got about an hour, so we'll see what we can do in that hour. Hello, Rescue Gear. Rescue Gear is in the house. What else have we got? Russia's here. Hello, everybody, Russia. Coffee ready. Okay, so before I begin, can you hear me okay? Can you see me okay? Is it loud enough? Let me know. According to my faders and beepers and jumpers up there, everything seems to be fine. Just let me know, because I don't want to start without you guys being able to hear and or see me. So let me know in the chat, is everything good? Someone let me know. Type the words. All good so far. Fantastic. Okay, in that case, the way I'm going to do this is I have the amp here in the box. The only difference between when it arrived at my house and now is that I've put some black marker over my house address. You know, sensible thing, it's the internet and all that. I bought this amp. So, story time. Positive Grid contacted me when the Spark amp was being developed, and they wanted me to do a demo and a review and things like that. And I said yes, and things went back and forth with the guy at Positive Grid. Then after much waiting and much internet drama, in the sense that lots of people supported this amp and bought the amp and paid for the amp and then didn't receive it. So I wasn't really comfortable receiving an amp as a YouTuber when you guys, the potential buyers or people that have paid for it already, hadn't received the amp yourself. That's just kind of wrong. So I didn't pursue it. And then I did pursue it when amps started to get sent out, and Positive Grid said that my view count wasn't high enough. So they weren't interested in working with me because I don't get enough views. So now you're here. I don't really care about the number of views, I care about the quality of views. And you're here and you're special. And yeah. So $100. I will give you $100 if you leak my address, Victor. I'll give you a nice cuddle as well. So we have 29 people watching. Let's get some thumbs up on the video before we start. I will unbox the amp when we reach 20 thumbs up on the thing. That's what YouTubers do, isn't it? So I'll even show you my other cameras. Look, watch. Is that going to work? No, of course it isn't. Hang on a minute. Look, that's the amp cam right there, look. And there's a foot cam to show my feet and the floor. That will, of course, be on the amp. And I've got an SM57 on a stand over there that's going to be miking up this amp. I am super excited. I know nothing almost about this amp. I have seen a few videos I have heard things, and I've heard things in forums and stuff like that. But I want to get the likes up to 20. So thumbs up on the video. Can we? I can see 3 right now. We've got 35 people watching. So is that right? And maybe look, 14. 14. Okay, so we're pretty close. What happens if I refresh this? We're on 14 thumbs up. Also, welcome to the new studio. I have that's a bit wonky. I've sorted out the studio look because I was a bit disappointed with this recently. And I've got lots of stuff behind me, and it's kind of tidier and kind of nicer to work in. I'm really enjoying my job at the moment. Thank you for asking earlier. We have 20 likes! Damn! Okay, so, bad news. The unboxing axe has disappeared. And I don't know where it is. But I have the unboxing tiny knife of death. So, let's get that back onto my switcher. And, yeah, there it is. Positive Grid, positivegrid.com. It's made in China. It is distributed to Poland, which is not far from me in Austria. And I thought it was coming from America, so I really didn't know. Here we go. We're officially unboxing the Spark amp, which, I don't know. Any thoughts on the Spark amp yet? Does anyone own one? Ooh. Here it comes. There we go. So, carefully place that down here. In case it doesn't work, I'll have to send it back. There it is. Okay, Spark 40. The smart way to play and jam. It's a 40-watt guitar and bass combo. So, I don't think I'll be putting bass through it in this video. But I will be obviously revisiting this at some other point. The obvious video to make is to put it up against the Katana Air, which I'll do. And then I've also got like the NUX Mighty Air, is it called? The Spark, I think I paid 250 euros for it. I'm not entirely sure. So, ooh, let's open the box first because there's goodies and stuff in here. And I know what you want. You want me to smell it, and I'm going to tell you it smells like a pub, but the day after when you go in to stock the bar. Oh, now it smells like a furniture store. Okay, just so you know, we've got some cableage there. That's a cable for all you British people living in Britainland. And, some instructions. Okay, we might need to throw those away. And a redeem card, so I get Studio One Prime version. I didn't know that. I also only learned about half an hour ago that it's also an audio interface. What no one could say yet, is it loud enough to play in a band? Well, I will be putting it up against the drum kit because I have a friend called Jürgen who is a drummer, has a drum kit and a studio. So a future video coming will be, can you play the Spark in a band? And if not, why not? And if not, how can you? Should you? Trying to be very, very gentle because I've tidied the studio, so I want to keep it nice and tidy. You know? Not like Christmas morning when everything goes everywhere. Studio One. Victor, do you use Studio One? I'm a user of Logic currently. And yeah, Nissan. I'm doing it as if I'm just sat here on my own. I kind of forgot that I was with friends. Before I open it, any questions about the amp that I need to cover in this video? I will be online for about an hour, so we can cover quite a lot of stuff in that hour. So any deepest Studio One Prime is free. Okay, any questions about this amp that you want me to cover or attempt to cover, because I've got one in the room and maybe you don't. Alternatively, if you have one in the room with you and you have any tips for me or any don't do that, then also let me know about that, because that would be interesting. Oh, dust is going up my nose. It is a practice amp, but I've heard that it's also pretty loud without distorting. To compare it, so the Boss Katana Air, which I use regularly, and my son uses regularly, he knows how to unplug the wireless thing and plug it in the guitar, and up it goes and fires up. That's 20 watts on batteries and 30 watts when plugged in. So this has got a whole extra 10 watts, or is 1/3 more powerful, depending on how you measure that. Headphone out to mixing desk. Okay, I can cover that in maybe cover that now, about does the headphone out mute the speaker, because having the speaker on a stage, or at least in the room, would be useful for monitoring. Best thing about the amp is the feature set for beginners. All right, okay, well let's get on it. I'm going to do something like this. I'm going to go to that camera. There's that camera there. I'm going to move forward slightly, and you can see the box being opened with me. There it is, Spark 40. That's rather yellow, isn't it? Sorry about the colour. It's not that yellow in real life. There we go, there's the amp. So, out of the box, it looks like that. And we've got some speakers in the front. In the grill, you can just see through the grill there. On the top, we've got a rather Marshall-y looking setup, I would say. Let's just zoom in on that and focus. Whoa. There, my cameras are going to go all kinds of funny because I'm focusing, but excuse that. There. So, we've got some very Marshall-y looking knobs. It looks a lot like the Positive Grid bias, which is unsurprising, really. Look at this rather snazzy little strap there for when one wants to carry one's amp around. So, I'm going to pop that on there for a second. Any more goodies? No. In that case, I can place that down there and pop the amp on my lap. So, there it is. That's the amp. As I said, I know pretty much nothing about it, apart from what it does and what. No, hang on. I know a fair amount about it. I don't know a lot about it. It's got a tiny little nubbin switch just there. Tiny little nubbin. Hang on. Where is it? Tiny little nubbin switch. That is possibly the tiniest on and off switch I've ever seen. On the back, we've got USB aux in, Bluetooth, for it is also a Bluetooth speaker, and the power in, of course. Then we've got input, music volume, which is a very, very small knob, which must be the knob for the Bluetooth and or aux. We'll find out. It smells like a wood shop now. If you've ever walked past somewhere where they're milling wood and chopping wood and stuff, it smells like that. Smell is important. And then let's get it onto this side camera, and I'll remove that dangerous looking knife as I do it. The grill is velcroed on and doesn't look good when you remove it. Really? I'm going to have to get something. I'm not going to try that yet. I'm going to at least turn the amp on before I destroy it. Okay, so this is plugged in with power. It powers up. We have a red light. And we have a USB cable as well, so that's for audio interface purposes, I guess. And I'm going to put it on here. And then is that going to then allow me to do that? If I switch to this camera, there you should be able to see the amp. And it should be in focus and all kinds of wonderful joyness. It does also mean that I can't, you can't see this whilst I'm doing it. Maybe if I tip it forward a little bit. There we go. Oh, wowie. So, looking at the screen myself, we have, hello, we've got all the amp stuff here. We've got gain, bass, middle, treble, master volume. I can't actually see until you guys see. master volume, modulation, delay, reverb, and output. Output? What's output for? Then on the top, we've got a flashing tappy tap tap tempo. Then we've got our 4 presets, or 4 banks, or 4 channels if you want to see it that way. And put it up like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to download the app to my phone, because I'm using the iPad to talk to you lot. Now I'm going to find my phone. Phone! So, the THR10X. Thank you, Chris. The volume is for Bluetooth in. Fantastic. I've already got the app on the iPad, but I'm going to try and do it on the phone, which gives me capability to talk to you lot. If that doesn't work, Spark app. The best person that does videos for the Spark is Steve from Boston, because the way he says Spark, I can't do it, but the way he says that is just mind-blowing. And sometimes Steve joins in the chat, so Steve might be here at some point, and if he does, it'll make me a very happy boy. So, Spark app. This is that Spark app. That was Newport. The Spark app is downloading to my phone as we speak. Take a little drink. There is no powered output to run a cab. I wonder if it's stereo. So to compare it to a few other amps in this style of stereo. It should be stereo, shouldn't it? Because it's a Bluetooth speaker. But then I don't know if the guitar amp part of it is stereo. So it hasn't blown up yet. That's always a good sign. Let's turn it there so you can see it a little better. There we are. App is 50% downloaded. I'm going to need a guitar cable and a guitar. It's good. Good content. I think I will make a video with this. We haven't finished this video yet, but while that's downloading, versus the Yamaha THX10R, one of the Yamaha speakers, the Boss Katana Air, the Mighty Air from NUX, which is small but very cheap, and anything else anybody can think of if I can get my hands on it. So let's open up the app. So the app is now open on my phone. Yes, it's stereo. Thank you, Chris. Chris, you should be doing this video. Spark would like to send you notifications. Why not? Spark would like to use Bluetooth. Sure. Start. I can hear my kids running up and down outside, meaning we might get joined at some point. Searching for the Spark. No devices found. Oh dear. I probably have to enable Bluetooth. Retry. Connecting. Says connecting. It's connected. My goodness. No, I do need better Wi-Fi, but I've what's the word? I've bottlenecked everything. No. I've set it so that my phone doesn't have much Wi-Fi. So for the live stream, of course. Enjoy music with Spark. No thanks. Enjoy 10,000 plus tones. 10,000. I've only got an hour or 38 minutes. All right. There's that. There's the app. I'm going to get a guitar and a cable and plug in. So I need the cable, which is just here. It's getting mighty hot in here. So there we have a cable. Right. Master. I don't know why it's got master and output. Did someone say what the output's for? Is it for the music? but then you've got the music volume. I got some tape back there. I was labeling the mics earlier. Oh, here's me trying to keep everything tidy. I've left tape there. Tape that I liberated from my dad's garage about 10 years ago and lost. Right, I'm going to break my rule of putting... No, I'm not. That's going to end in tears and horrible joy. So, can I move that to there so it gives me room for guitar playing? Right, here is my Maybach Albatross, which is absolutely one of my favorite guitars and is not in tune. However, I heard that the Spark has a tuner built into it, and okay, just a gain stage. Ah, so how does one hold that and I get a tuner? Okay, holding that. Oh, you guys got to see that. Look at this. Watch this. Watch this on this yellow camera. So there is my thing. Spark would like to access the microphone. Okay. There's my tuner just there. This is good content. Just turned the wrong tuner. So yeah, the tuner seems to work really well. It doesn't tell you what the notes are, of course, but if you're roughly in tune, when you get to that little green thing, can you see it? Just here, I can't zoom in anymore. I should have put a different lens on the camera. We have 60 Cycle Hum watching. Just making notes for the next series of videos that Ryan's going to make. And undoubtedly, Ryan will have a premiere for a video tonight, or even possibly a live stream that he'll be, what's the word? Promoting in his... Okay, I'm going to quickly just set up this 57 mic. There we go. I've got a 57, and I'm not going to expect too great audio from this. So I'm going to put it about there. About there. Nope. About there. And this is probably going to blow your ears at first. Okay. So, I've got to control my zoom thing. And then I've got to turn that on. I don't know if you can hear me tapping or anything like that, but I'm going to turn the gain all the way down and then bring that in a moment. What I really need is a friend in the studio with me to help me do all this stuff. Let's hear what it sounds like. Now, of course, it's going to be... can I move that? Probably a good idea to move it, actually, before I start, so I can hear it as well. Boxes! Sorry, everybody. I am moving the amp. And if you just joined me, hello. Got some tasty silica gel. The old do not eat. So now we put you all the way back here. There we go. Like a proper boy. Like a big boy. There, look. There, my goodness. Right. Now, Andy brings the guitar back over, hits the front of the amp, brings the mic over. Hello. Doesn't knock the mixer off the shelf. Right. I am ready. That took some faffing around. Okay, I'm going to go with acoustic bass. I'm going to go with clean first. Oh no, turn the tuner off. Something's happening. Oodles of delay. Oodles. First reaction, that sounds phenomenal. It's got so much bass. The bass is turned all the way off. Oh, hang on, it's probably done what the app is. Let's put that. Got it, Chris. Chris, you're a legend. So the master volume is for the amp master volume, and the output is for everything, including the speaker that isn't currently plugged in. The speaker, the what's it called? Backing track, or whatever you want to play with, or music, you know, your disco. Let's go back to the app. So can you hear this if I tap that mic like that? I don't know. I'll just get some kind of... Oh! Be careful of your ears in this part. That's probably quite loud. Let's turn that down. Oh my goodness, that was super loud. It's coming super loud through my main mic. And now I've lost everything. Right, get back to the chat. Hey Pedro, greetings to Spain. So I really like that. I don't know if I managed to say that very well so far, but that's a full sound. That delay's a little bit intrusive though, so I go to the app and I go to the delay and I turn it off. Go to the reverb. So you've got like pedals and stuff. Can you, if I go to that speaker, that camera there. No, wrong camera, sorry. There, so I don't know where that's focused. Where's the focus point? There. That's the app. And if I do, that looks like a Strymon. If I press that on, it goes on and off, like it would in any normal situation. Wow. Interested to see how this compares to a Boss Katana 2. I'm interested as well, because the Boss Katana 50 is obviously 50 watts. The Air is 30 watts when you got it plugged in. I don't know, but so far this sounds brilliant. I've done nothing with it either. I'm so sorry. Let's hear some crunch. I think I'm overloading stuff. I need another iPad. That's what I need. I'm going to turn the mic off for a moment, my mic, and you're going to hear through this 57 for a little bit. Bring that gain up. Whoa, not that much. I'm going to blow some ears. Too much reverb on that. Rather bassy. Having issues. I don't know if you guys can hear my voice to that 57 as well, but sounds all right. Oh my goodness! Steve from Boston's here! Steve! Come on, go back to the chat. Steve, I was just talking about you earlier. It's so good to have you here. It was quite all right to have Ryan here, but now you're here. I feel it. I don't even know if Steve's still here. Spack! I can't say it. I sound like I'm from Wales. Spack. Spack. All right. I haven't done much with it yet. How is the sound when I put it to that 57? Is it gosh awful? And can you hear my voice through this mic? I don't know. Tell me, and I'll have a little drink while you do that. Hello, hello. I'm way behind on my actual stream, by the way, so I'm watching myself on the video. Amp controls will also control effects, correct? I should have put another, what's it called, camera here. This is kind of an experiment, which is amazing that it's still working, considering the last live stream I did, I actually did 11 live streams because I was trying to give away a Harley Benton. One of those Harley Bentons, in fact. And then after I did that, 1,000 people left my channel because they didn't win. I'm going to change that cable around so I've got a bit more space. But I've not done much yet with it. Not done much with it yet. But so far, it sounds brilliant. I am really into this. Spack. No. I have to turn this mic off, I think, when... Okay, Victor's helping me out. Victor's from Rescue Gear, from Rescue Studios, and he's got a YouTube channel, and he is rocking it right now with some great content. And I love him. I've got some videos with him and me, or one video, maybe two, with him and I, he and I, me and us, together at 42 Gear Street. Thanks, Geronimo. That means a lot. I've been in trouble with YouTube recently because so many people left the channel after they didn't win the Harley Benton guitar. YouTube said, man, Andy's doing a bad job. Let's not show him to anybody. So, yeah, been a bit frustrated. But the tuner on yours doesn't work. Please don't take the sound in this video as a good example of the sound. We're just unboxing it, okay? So I'm going to go back to the sounds again. Back that off a bit, or should I just put that? I don't know. I'm just having so much fun playing guitar and talking to you guys. how does it sound if I turn off that 57? Let's hear that just for a second. So how does it sound if it's just through... I've got a shotgun mic up here which is pointed at me. So how does this sound? That sounds muffled as heck. That's... Oh, I'm doing all kinds of terrible things now. This is what happens when you don't know what you're doing. Let's turn that delay off. Ah. Whoa. I'm not really learning a lot from that. Metal. Okay, here we go. Metal amp. That's what we need, with a bit of tube screamer in front of it. My playing of metal sucks, but the amp doesn't suck. My goodness. The chat wasn't coming up. When you get it, there's a software update. Whoops. Of course there is. I should be able to update it via the Ujimafluge, via the app, surely. I should have done that. I'm not going to plug it into the computer, though. That's just silly. You can eject it. I've got firmware 1.2.3.37. Is that good? Is that good? We don't know. There's all kinds. There's a metronome. Oh yeah, the metronome, the whole drumming thing. Oh, that's coming through the phone. Apparently there's a drummer in this thing and everything, so I can link it to Spotify. I am upset that... Oh, thanks, Steve from Boston. Spock. No. I am upset that they didn't send me one, and not upset, upset's the wrong word. I begrudge spending my own money on something that I'm kind of promoting, because, as you know, with YouTube, it is a job, it's my job, it's what I do. I spend all day and most of the night doing this, and my kids got to eat, man, and I got to eat, and I got to, you know, spend stuff on Netflix and things. So when I spend money on an amp, this is the first time I've bought something in a while. But so far, I'm really glad I did. Oh, got a message from... I'll ignore that. From someone. What was I going to do? So I was going to see if I can get the what's it called? The jam thing. Or maybe I can't without updating it. Oh, that's a shame. Okay. Does anyone know if I can? Oh, here we go. Something just happened. Video recording. Huh? Oh! I can record video with it. Smart Jam! Why is it coming through the phone? I haven't selected the Bluetooth audio. See, this is what this video is all about. We are discovering stuff. Spark 40 audio. There we go. It is connected. Oh. know if you can hear that. That's you know, I don't know. But that is fantastic. That's amazing fun. I don't know what I did. I put it onto, go away. I put it onto the pop backing track. It's even searching YouTube for backing tracks in a certain style. What? Rock. This is brilliant. I'm going to put the 57 back on. See if that helps things. I need to go back to YouTube and go there. Wow. Okay, so this is superb. I spent quite a lot of money on this, and I'm really glad I did. I wonder how loud it goes. I wonder how it sounds next to things like the Katana and the Fender Mustang new one. And I want to know how it sounds next to the Black Spirit from H&K. And I want to know how it sounds next to Positive Grid's Bias. I personally find bias effects and bias amp too in-depth. I get lost in all the available settings. I'm aware that it's very, very powerful, and you can change sagging and things. And there's the doorbell. But yes, I am over the moon with that. So let's go to the chat for a second. So I'm kind of just playing with myself for a moment. Chat, anything you want me to do with this amp while I've got it, bearing in mind that I can't update the firmware at the moment. So if you're asking me to update the firmware, I can't, because it means unplugging everything and plugging everything back in. But I'm firmware 1.2.3.37, if you're wondering. Someone said there's like a version 2 firmware. Look at Victor showing off having a girlfriend and all that. Ah, my goodness. I do also know that my friend in real life, Benji, is looking for one of these, and when he saw that I was going live with this amp, he sent me a message, and he may be watching now, so he may be calling me now to see if it's any good. And this is by no means a review of the amp, but goodness, is this fun and easy to mess around with. I can't wait to turn this stupid video off so I can play more. I want to see if I can get some cleans out of it, and for that, unplug that one, sorry. I think it's got a gate on it. For that, I'm going to use a guitar that will be featured in tomorrow's video. It's the new Fender American Professional 2. Yeah, I got one. I just didn't get a chance to make a video yet, but I've just knocked it on the... I didn't get a chance to release the video yet, sorry. What's this for? The toilet. Actually, I can go outside. There's a door just there. I can go out that door, and there's another door on the left, and there's a toilet right there, which I once thought about turning into a vocal booth. And I'm going to tune the guitar while I'm talking to you. And maybe I could put it in there, but there's no power in there. Oh shit! Oh, I didn't plug it back in. Idiot. Does it not mute when I want to tune? It does mute. I just was pressing the wrong button. See, all joking aside, this tuner that's on here, it has 5 lights. Can I show you? Yeah. I did kind of show it at the beginning of the video, but if I put it like that, this is what I pretended you could do in the katana. So if you saw the video on April Fool's Day, I think 2018, I pretended that you could do this with the katana. I reckon Positive Grid have watched that video and stole my April Fool's idea. Okay. This is a very strange live chat we've got going on here. I love it. The best feature is the one that records you for 10 seconds whilst you jam your desired beat and tune. Creates an auto backing track with bass and guitar. Do you mean bass and drums? I read about that, so I might explore that in a minute, but I need to kind of go in 10 minutes or so. So what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was going to do some cleans. Also I need to eat. I can feel my body want to eat. I've gone for a preset called Blues Arc. Oh, come out the tuner. That's not clean. My bad. All. Pop. Pop's bound to have some kind of clean in it. Silver Ship. AD Clean. There we go, there's my son come in, as I kind of guessed he would. Daddy? Yes, mate? You need to go out, because I'm currently on a live stream. Oh! You know that, sorry mate, you know that video where the newsreader has his child come into the video and then the woman takes him out the back? That just happened outside that door. I feel bad now. I kind of want him to be in here, but I don't really feature the kids on the internet. So I can, alright, I can tap that tempo. Is it distorting? Because I'm getting I've got a limiter on this and it seems to be in the reds a lot of the time. Oh man. Some good stuff. This is called Sweet Memory. Well, that's nice. Cheers, Phil. Yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah. Again, the presets that come with it are very full of effect. This is called Dancing in the Room, which I'm guessing is John Mayer. That's quite nice. No kids' room. Okay, maybe a lock would help. I can't lock the door because last time I locked the door, I couldn't get out again. And this room is not the worst room to be locked in. And I could get out of the window if I really wanted to, but it would mean seriously having some issues. So I don't put a lock there because there's actually a baby gate just out there that he shouldn't open, but he can open. So he does open. There was a Hendrix setting that my mate found. Try that. All right. Blues, Stonebreaker. Could it be Stonebreaker? 2 star. Oh, that's 2 rock. Whoa! Would he be under rock? I mean, I'm not logged into the what's it called? To the store or whatever they want to call it, because I haven't signed up. But I'm guessing this is very intuitive, extremely intuitive. Crazy crew, crazy crew. Okay, so I'm over the initial honeymoon period of going, oh my goodness, that's good fun. It is now, it's a bit woolly, it's a bit woofy, it's a bit bassy. So I think that needs to be changed by just turning the bass down. That ain't doing anything. That's doing something. Okay, there's more bass coming from this than I would really need. I do not like what that preset is giving me. I'm guessing it's some kind of Motley Crue thing. Cozy Serenade. Ooh, spooky. There's one called Spooky Melody. Let's try Spooky Melody. How it responds depends on it. See, Steve, you know all the stuff. You should be here, not me. Well, with me. Right next to me. I could kind of call Steve and we could set that up at some point. Steve, do you want to join me as a guest at some point in the future? I'd love that. And I'll even give you some cat tips. Alrighty. I think that's really as far as I can push this in this video because I've got to go in about 2 minutes. I'll just try any great octave fuzz sounds. That's a good point. Why haven't I done any fuzz yet? I'm a fool. Okay, so blues arc. And I go into it's very intuitive. Tap that. Guitar muff. Okay. Alright, easy back off on the old delay and reverb. change that amp. It's a bit woolly. Silver 120. Oh, that's going to be a JC 120. Let's see if it's got a Fender Deluxe reverb, or was I already going through that? Black Duo. Oh dear. AD clean. Let's try that. Oh, great! So it might be the fact that it's going through the 57 to you, and it's cleaning up. American Deluxe, JTM 45, Lux Reverb, British 30. I don't want to get into that debate. The fact that a lot of these amps look like the amps they're supposed to be, which is Lux Reverb. That's got to be the Deluxe Reverb. Okay, it's not so woolly when you put your head in front of it, but it is super loud. That's a loud amp. That's a loud, good sounding amp. Let's try that drive pedal again. Again, I think I've said the word intuitive several times. Black Op. That's a rat. All of them have too much delay for my liking. That's good. I hope it's sounding half decent to you guys. Here's a fuzz face. Let's see how it cleans up. Cleans up. Let's do an arty shot for a moment. Look at that. Oh no, that didn't work. Hang on. There we go. You can see the amp and me now. So. What's it called? There's a gate on that. I can hear that kicking in when it shouldn't be. Oh, but there's a lot of noise when it isn't on. Okay, the threshold was set a bit high. I'm going to turn it... hang on. There we go. Hey, I'm going to turn it off just for getting this low volume cleaning up at the fuzz. You probably can't hear that, but there's a lot of compression going on those lower notes. I've got a compressor on there, but it is it turned on? How do I turn you off? I can just get the noise gate. How do I adjust you? Hello? Ah! Okay. It was on. Now it's off. It's really compressing those low end. I don't know if you can hear it on the mic, but up here, up there, it's nice and loud and it's pushing through. And then it kind of dies in that G and that A. And it just popped like a biatch. It's not doing it on that pickup. Maybe it's the guitar. And it just popped again. Are you hearing that pop? It is rather muddy, again, to my ears. Try the telly behind me. I'm already over by 5 minutes, but why not? You know, when someone says something in the YouTube comments, as a YouTuber, I must do it. This is going to be horribly out of tune now, so I'll have to use the onboard tuner in the SPAC to do it. Update the firmware. Yeah, of course. Sorry, not of course, that was rather arrogant of me. What I mean is, I am running the firmware out of the box. So I've been told there's a firmware update. But so far, everything about this amp has been reliable and sturdy. Oh, by the way, if you're enjoying the video, then please give me a thumbs up and all that stuff. You know, leave a like on the video. It helps Positive Grid know that I'm doing some work for them for free. Come on, you monkey. Oh. Steve, you're absolutely right. It is the rule. This telly desperately needs new strings, so I apologise beforehand on behalf of me and my beautiful telly. Okay, tuned. Very useful to have a tuner in there. That's kick-ass. Damn, that's fun. That's good. I'm going to try a different. Swipe it up. You swipe up the effect and it goes on or off. That's amazing. You can even turn the amp off. Oh, we appear to have some grounding issues on our TV. So let's go for the. All right, I really do. Clapping a mic. Thanks, man. this is amazing fun. I don't know how much useful it is to you. It's just watching me have some fun with this. Drive pedal. Give me, oh, you double tap and then you tube drive. Okay. What if I want some modulation? Tremolo. That looks very much like the Mad Professor tremolo pedal. So I can tell that already it sounds better with my Telecaster, possibly because it's sounding quite woolly at the moment and quite bassy and quite heavy. Let me just go and turn that microphone off. There we go. And then pop that back on. Do that. Do the do. There we go. Please don't take the sounds as what the amp actually sounds like, unless it sounds woolly and unprepared. Because if it sounds woolly and unprepared, then that's what I'm hearing as well. But that's mostly down to me. I wanted to do in this video, what I wanted to do in this video was to see how easy it is to get some sounds out of it. The app is extremely cool. The interface itself on the top of the amp is also pretty darn cool. The look is great. It's not very heavy. I'd like to put it up against a drum kit. That sounds like fun. I need to play it properly. So, of course, when I normally make demos for you guys, I have some time with the product first. But because I bought this and because there's such controversy surrounding this amp, or at least there has been when I've mentioned it, I wanted to just take it out of the box and show you lot that that's what happens when I get a piece of gear that I bought. Yeah, so I think you can only buy them from Positive Grid and from Anderton's, I believe. So if you want one, then go and get one from there. But I will be doing more videos with it. It's my amp. I bought it, staying with me. I don't know where it's going to go. I mean, I don't want to delve too far into comparing it, but if I were to compare it to the Katana Air, which I use a lot, I would sneakily preview for the video for that this sounds better, but is not as portable as the Air. So I prefer the sounds from this, the SPAC, which I'm going to get Steve to teach me how to say. I haven't even delved into the jamming stuff, the YouTube videos, the fact that you can record a camera with it, or record yourself in a camera. I haven't put pedals into it. I've done almost nothing, except have fun. And isn't that the golden rule? Isn't that what we've learned here today? Have fun all the time. Have a good time all the time. Yeah, so Mike, you are welcome. Jim, concerned the hum from the grounding issues. Yeah, normally I wouldn't have a grounding issue with this. So I will upgrade the firmware. Maybe that's the issue. Someone mentioned the firmware helps with that. Let's switch you off. It is exceedingly hot in this room now. I'm wearing a flannel shirt. SPAC is disconnected from my phone. I actually check Anderton's for the DeLorean. Absolutely. I was going to get one of those DeLorean delay effects pedals, and I was going to do a video dressed up as what's his name, Dr. Brown, Dr. Emmett Brown, and Anderton's did something, and I think they absolutely won the internet for that day. I loved it. Lee and Pete nearly swore then. Lee and Pete knocked it out the park with that. At least it's a Photoshop image. I don't know, but yeah, thank you for watching. It's now the time where I say, if you haven't subscribed yet, then please do so. And you can also ring the bell, which people say to do, and that means that every time I do a video, you will get notified. Also, leave some likes, because I want Positive Grid to know that they should have sent me one and paid me one. Paid me some money. No, not really. I bought this because I wanted it, and it's so nice to actually buy some gear. All right. Send the peer. I will speak to my friend Dan, and as you're here for the live stream, I will be doing a test live stream on Friday night. I don't know if it's actually going to be live on the channel or if it'll just be like an unlisted thing that I might put up on Patreon, because I do have a Patreon. And also, what's the words? Words are fun. And then the Guitar Stories podcast is coming to my YouTube channel, coming to this very channel. So I have been doing a Guitar Stories podcast with my friend Dan, who works for Ibanez and Music Meinl in Germany. And because of that and because of my connections, we get access to lots of really cool people. And we get to interview them about their guitar stories and also talk about all the other stuff that all the other guitar podcasts talk about. It's just fun with me and Dan. We'll be bringing that in a couple of weeks live. The podcast will be live, and I'll be switching stuff with this camera and all sorts of things, and it's going to be amazing. Thanks, Dale. Again, thanks to everybody that tuned in. Thank you for the help. I think Chris helped me a lot. And yeah, and my goodness, I don't want to go. I'm enjoying hanging out with you so much, and now I've got to go up, mainly because I've got to go upstairs and do responsible things. I don't want to do that. All right. Like, subscribe, be good to each other, be excellent to one another. And now I've got to figure out how to stop this live stream, because I'm notoriously bad at doing that. Apparently, I just click this button, not that button, a different button. Oh my goodness, there it is. All right. Thanks for watching. I'll be back very soon. The brand of the amplifier is Spark. The model is the Spark, and it's Positive Grid is the brand. The guitars I was playing was a Maybach Albatross. This one. The new Fender American Professional Strat in Mercury, which I can't reach, and my Fender Custom Shop Telly. So, bye. I'm really going now. No, I love you more. Yes, I want to end the stream.